This is Disneyland News Today. I'm Tom Quarles, and here now are the top Disneyland Resort stories for May 11th, 2023. Cast members are being informed that Fantasmic at Disneyland is suspended through at least the end of May now following the catastrophic fire to the Maleficent Dragon. A notice was sent out to Disneyland Resort cast members last week regarding the status update. Quote, performances of Fantasmic are now paused until at least May 28th. Leaders will be contacting affected cast members. As the investigation continues into the April 22nd incident, fire effects similar to those in Fantasmic are temporarily suspended out of an abundance of caution. We, of course, had previously reported on rumors of its return as early as the middle of May with the B-mode Dragon, but Disney has since reneged on those. They weren't necessarily rumors. It was what cast members behind the scenes were told was the date they were aiming for. Obviously, that the date they're aiming for is going to continue to change as they continue to assess how ready the show is or is not to come back, even with a B mode for that Maleficent portion of the show. But again, now they're aiming for May 28th. We'll have to wait and see if that's what actually happens. A new popcorn bucket is available in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland. It began with the May the 4th celebrations. Guests can grab the light-up Droid Parts popcorn bucket from Katsaka's Kettle while supplies last. It's $24.69. This Droid Parts popcorn bucket is made to look like it was haphazardly assembled from the parts of different droids. A red leg, a distressed white leg, a black body, and a purple droid head are all held together by mock duct tape. And guests who purchase the popcorn bucket can choose from one of the two new popcorn mixes that debuted last week, the Surabat Valley mix and the Niamos mix. The bottom of each droid leg has a wheel so that the popcorn bucket can actually be rolled around. And even the interior of this Droid Parts popcorn bucket is themed with a bundle of faux cables connecting the lid to the bucket. It seems uncommon that we get merchandise themed to specific attractions other than the Haunted Mansion, Pirates of the Caribbean, and other fixtures, but it's almost unheard of to get merchandise themed to canceled projects. But now when you visit Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland, you can pick up the new Elee Plush themed to a canceled third attraction for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Elee comes to us nearly a year after she was announced at Star Wars Celebration Anaheim in May of 2022. This version is supposed to be a baby Theory, which is her species. In the book, The Art of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, we got a first look at the attraction's concept art. Elee was supposed to be a transportation attraction similar to the Main Street vehicles, taking guests for a ride on her back around Batuu. The creatures are native to Batuu as well as Pakara, incidentally the location the new Resistance recruits are trying to reach in Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. The Theory are herbivores, typically eating leaves and stems from corn, wheat, oats, and popped grains. The backstory for Elee is she was given to Salju, the owner of Black Spire Station near the land setting of Black Spire Outpost, as a child by her father. Bina from the creature stall helped Salju figure out what to feed Elee and how to brush her tusks. And when Elee grew too big to stay at their home in the outpost, Salju took her to live with a herd of Theory in the Surabat River Valley near Black Spire Outpost. Elee's most distinct trait was the way she flapped her ears when she was happy, according to the Plush's info tag. Her favorite treat was also the popped grains from Katsaka's Kettle, which incidentally is selling that Surabat Valley mix right now, which ties into this. Much of this is documented in the Target-exclusive picture book Elee and Me, which was released in 2020. The plush rendition, of course, is nice and fluffy with brown fur. The face and tusks are made of hard plastic. And, of course, if you push on Elee, the ears will actually go up and down. It's very, very cute. I had to get one. The Elee plush is available now from the Creature Stall, again, in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. The reopening dates for Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, Alice in Wonderland, and The Little Mermaid Ariel's Undersea Adventure have been revealed. All three rides, as well as Peter Pan's Flight, will be closed for refurbishment beginning Monday, June 5th. The Little Mermaid Ariel's Undersea Adventure, which is located in Paradise Gardens Park at California Adventure, will reopen on Thursday, June 8th, while Mr. Toad's Wild Ride and Alice in Wonderland will reopen on June 16th. Peter Pan's Flight, which is in the same Fantasyland building as Toad and Alice, is scheduled to remain closed for longer. The Disneyland calendar does not yet list the reopening date for that attraction. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, Be Our Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with Be Our Guest Vacations and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. The best part is their concierge services are 100% free. Head on over to beourguestvacations.com/WDWNT. The team will design your next magical vacation, from Disneyland to the Walt Disney World Resorts to the Disney Cruise Line and even Adventures by Disney and more. The Orange County Register has confirmed that some Pixar Pier attractions, including the Incredicoaster, will operate during World of Color for the first time. Incredicoaster, the Inside Out Emotional Whirlwind, and Jumpin Jellyfish will run during World of Color 1 performances in the coming weeks at California Adventure as they conduct operational tests. The attractions have never operated during any iteration of World of Color, even going back to the start of the show in 2010 and going back to the Incredicoaster being California Screamin'. Jesse's Critter Carousel and the Pixar Pal Around will continue to remain closed during the show. Toy Story Midway Mania will continue to operate. World of Color 1 is performed at 9 and 10:15 p.m. on most evenings. It is with great sadness that we must report that Nutmeg, the feral cat who frequently popped up at the Magic Key Terrace at California Adventure, has passed away. Nutmeg was one of the Disneyland Resort's feral cats, tasked with keeping the rat population down around the parks and ensuring the only rodents guests see are Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Nutmeg roamed the park quite often, but had an affinity for the Magic Key Terrace Lounge at California Adventure, even back to its days as a different establishment. Nutmeg was beloved by Imagineers and Disneyland cast members. In fact, they even integrated Nutmeg into the design of the Magic Key Terrace. There is a tile of cat represented in several places throughout the lounge. So Nutmeg will live on forever at Disneyland Resort. How cute is that? There's also a drink named after Nutmeg at the establishment as well. Hardcore Disneyland fans, of course, know that feral cats are a staple of the resort, and many of them are known. Their names are known. Guests get to pet them and say hello to them all the time. They pop out here and there. A beloved part of the Disneyland experience, something that makes Disneyland very unique and special. And obviously, Nutmeg will be missed. A very sweet cat. I did get to pet Nutmeg on one visit to the Magic Key Terrace. Very sweet cat. Will be missed dearly. You can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WDWNT Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. Special shout out to all of our WIGS members who make this show happen every week. The new Guardians of the Galaxy Milky Fizz Sipper is now available at Avengers Campus at California Adventure, along with the Milky Fizz drink. The drink, desert pear flavored soda water with cream, is at PIM Test Kitchen, but the sipper can be picked up at multiple locations, including the Test Kitchen, the Shawarma Palace, Shawarma Palace 2, and Terran Treats. The Milky Fizz Sipper is $18.99. It's shaped like a large juice carton. It's transparent with smiley faces around the sides. The strap is light pink with the same smiley faces and blue polka dots. The alien characters on the strap and side of the carton seem to translate to Milky Fizz. It includes a white straw, which goes through a bright orange cap. The drink doesn't fill the whole carton. It's contained to a cylinder in the center. The sipper is not dishwasher nor microwave safe. It's not recommended for children under 3 years of age either. As well, a new chocolate espresso drink is available at the PIM Tasting Lab in the campus. It's the R&D Martini. It's $19. It's espresso martini with cereal-infused milk, dark chocolate espresso beans, and cereal crumbles. You can read the review on our website. There's also lots of other new items, including the Zarg Bits. A lot of Zarg things in Guardians of the Galaxy. The Zarg Nuts, Zarg Bits. But the Zarg Bits are $8.50. It's crispy rice paper, Buñuelos corn chips, veggie chips, and seasoned roasted pistachios. As well, if you head on over to the PIM Test Kitchen, they have a number of new items available as well to tie into Guardians. There's the Experiment 7290. It's cookies and cream cold brew. It's $6.79. It's chocolate cookie cold brew with sweet cold foam. There's the Orloni on a stick for $17.49. It's 2 skewered kebabs made with ground beef and pork, yellow harissa sauce, rice pilaf, and pickled cucumber onion salad. The Atomic Pretzel Salmon Poke Pretzel is $15.49. It's ponzu marinated salmon, sriracha mayo, avocado mousse, wasabi mayo, and watermelon radish. Again, reviews of all that on our site. Also tying into all this, Mantis is making her first Disney Parks appearance ever at California Adventure. She comes out as part of a mini show right outside of Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. Her brother Peter Quill, also known as Star-Lord, is here with her to help hold a special dance-off with visitors of the campus. Of course, this show has been a part of the park for a long time, but usually Gamora is in it with Star-Lord. This time it's Mantis for a limited time. Signs continue to undergo changes at Pacific Wharf at California Adventure. The land continues to be transitioned into the city of San Fransokyo from Disney's 2014 animated film Big Hero 6. Previously, the entire facade was covered with scaffolding as construction crews transformed the area, but now there's a number of signage changes. The Japanese lettering on Kruger's net repair was added. A painted image of Mochi and Japanese lettering was added just a week ago. Mochi is the Japanese bobtail cat that lives with Hiro and Cass in Big Hero 6. Theme notices have been painted and attached to the main facade in other locations too. And the San Fransokyo Gate Bridge also recently reopened to guests following a several-week transformation. This wall currently reads San Fransokyo, proud home of, and then a blank space underneath. We'll have to wait and see what that's going to say. Signs include promotions for the Wharfside Travel Agency, Pacific Seafoods, Bait and Tackle, Kruger's Net Repair, Koshina Cucamonga, and the San Fransokyo Canning Company. A few of the signs are still unfinished, so some scaffolding remains up. The new Port of San Fransokyo Cerveceria draws inspiration from its tricultural influences with signage in English, Japanese, and Spanish. And outside will be a beer garden decorated with festoon lights and papal picado. Japanese lettering was also added to a cast members only sign. It now reads "Do not enter" in Japanese. We do not have an official date for when the area will become the San Fransokyo Wharf, but stay tuned. Of course, obviously a lot of signage changes and the Cerveceria coming, but also a Baymax meet and greet set to round out the land. For the absolute latest Disneyland news, head on over to DisneylandNewsToday.com and follow us on your favorite social media platforms, or even on TikTok. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. Also, hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of Disneyland News Today. For DLNT, this is Tom Corliss saying, enjoy the rest of your today, and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
This is Disney Entertainment News Today. I'm Rob Whiteside, and here now are the top Disney entertainment stories.
For the latest in Disney entertainment news, watch Disney Entertainment News Today, hosted by Rob Whiteside. From movies and series news to stage shows, books, video games, and more. New episodes drop every Tuesday on WWNT.TV.